We welcome you to Houston, Texas. I'm Mick Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, from the land of the space program, we're ready for takeoff.
That's right, and they're letting those threes fly from everywhere on the court. Let's see if this team can win a third championship.
Ready to go here from Toyota Center. Let's gear up for the opening tip. The opening tip won by the Rockets as we're underway in Houston. Who left in Houston? Luc Mbah a Moute to the Clippers, Trevor Ariza to Phoenix. So, Jay, how do the Rockets adapt without two key wing defenders this year?
Well, other guys need to step up. I think you need to see P.J. Tucker step up. Gerald Green, we all know how explosive he is offensively, but he needs to make that applicable to the defensive end. Michael Carter-Williams is another big acquisition. He's a bigger guard who can use his length to deter shots. And also another kid, Markel Brown. He played at Oklahoma State. Extremely athletic, explosive on the perimeter. If these guys can do it by committee, that might be enough to eclipse the Golden State Warriors.
To Paul. No good, and no foul.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Anthony to Paul. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
A lot of contact. Shots no good, and no foul. Anthony to Paul. Nice pass to get things going.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Count it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Oh, they called the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
New blood coming in for both sides. Grayson Allen. Jay, simply put, the Bulls rolling the medical dice. Not just Jabari Parker, but also on Zach LaVine.
They signed Zach LaVine to that 4-year, $78 million deal. There's no doubt that both those kids have the talent, but do they have the durability to maintain themselves the entire season? If they both can maintain their health, they have a chance to be all-stars, and this team has a chance to be one of the top-tier teams in the East.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Allen. Parker. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To P.J. Tucker. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. Dunn to Parker. From the painted area, won't go down.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
1 quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They've played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
To Paul. Inside, he scores.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Grayson Allen. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
There's the toss. Parker with it. Down 3 to Allen. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Chris Paul trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 86% from the line. Paul's free throw, good.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. Oh, come.
No! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Chicago with 4 to shoot. Parker off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and
Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal. Ooh, Chris Paul. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Lopez. Not that time. Harden with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And now Houston has the basketball to Harden. Paul to the rim. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jabari Parker at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Count the basket inside.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Grayson Allen to Lopez. Parker. That won't go. Now Paul with the basketball. Game's all tied in the final minute here in the third. Chicago basketball. To Parker. Beyond the arc for three. Can't connect. It's no good. Paul across the timeline. 2-point advantage. Ooh, Chris Paul. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
To Paul. Robin Lopez.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
It's no good. If he takes those shots, he'll be back on the bench in no time. No good. Defense catching a break there. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. He'll let one fly from half court. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. We have a tie ball game. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ballgame.
Bulls have it.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Has a chance. Shot by Holiday, no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To P.J. Tucker. Deep left corner. Paul. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
It's Rockets ball.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Paul. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. Grayson Allen. To Parker. Great feed. Sets it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
And he hits.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
To Parker. Baseline drive. Almost, but no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Now we get a whistle. They'll wrap him up with the intentional foul and a little over 20 seconds left to play.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Now the Bulls will take the timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a two-possession game. Parker. Oh, he'll take that.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
And they'll get the intentional foul here with 17 seconds to go.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Bulls with it. Knocks it down from mid-range. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. Desperation shot for the tie. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here. And I've got your EA Sports